Good afternoon, listeners. Welcome to your favorite noontime segment, Rain of Love. Today, another story will give you a concept of true love. This is the story of Layla and Majnun.
Every time I think I'm closer to the heart of what it means to know just who I am, I think I finally found a better place to start, but no one ever seems to understand.
Long time ago, in a prosperous village situated in the kingdom of Arabia, there was a boy named Qais ibn al-Mulawa, who was loved at first sight to a beautiful girl named Layla al-Amariya.
Falling in love with you, and I don't know what to do. I'm afraid you'll turn away, but I'll say it. Hello, you are so beautiful. Can I have your name?
Oh, thank you for appreciation. My name is Layla, and you are?
My name is Qais ibn. Nice meeting you, Layla. You're truly beautiful.
Nice meeting you too. I think I am really beautiful based on your too much compliment. By the way, I have to go. My parents are waiting for me. Goodbye, Qais ibn.
I think I'm in love. I look at her and have to smile as we go driving for a while. Her hair blowing in the open window of my car.
Starting from the day they met, Qais ibn was sure that what he felt is true love. And Layla was in love with Qais ibn too. As they grew older, their love for each other increases and came to the point that Qais ibn pours his love to Layla through creating poems and reciting it aloud in every corner of the street to show how he loves the said woman. But because of that, many people in town called him Majnun, which means madman.
There's a calm surrender to the rush of day, when the heat of a rolling wave can be turned away. A million stars up in the sky, one shines brighter, I can't deny. A love so precious, a love so true, a love that comes from me to you. And can you feel the love tonight?
As days passed, Majnun earned enough confidence. So, he asked Layla's father to have Layla's hand.
There's a rhyme and reason to the wild outdoors.
Good day, sir. I am Qais ibn's father. I am here to ask for your consent to let my son marry your daughter. No doubt that they really love each other. Shame on you! No way! I am not allowing my daughter to marry a man like your son. You, Majnun, will just bring dishonor to my daughter and to my whole family. So never bother my daughter again, or else you will face my wrath.
But sir!
Don't explain. Get out of here now. Get out!
Please, both of you. Don't make any scandal here. Please consider my daughter's reputation.
Layla, I will leave, but it doesn't mean my love for you will end. My love for you is like an air. You can see it, but you can feel it absolutely. Please remember me whenever you are alone.
My beloved Qais, I will still wait for you.
You don't have to, my daughter, because you already promised to someone. Your marriage will happen as soon as possible.
Who understands it all? reaches out each time we fall. You're the best friend that I found.
Majnun is overcome with rejection and grief. He abandoned his home, family, and Layla's physical presence to roam the wilderness in solitude. He bands with beasts and wildlife animals and continues to write obsessively about his love for Layla. While on the self-imposed exile, Majnun lives in a miserable and ascetic life, while his existence and being are tied to Layla's essence. And Majnun's parents would leave food for him in hopes that someday he would return.
Remember me this way.
Majnun, here is the food for you. Wherever you are, I hope you are fine. Oh, Allah, please keep my son away from any harm and bad. Oh, please.
Don't you worry, my love. Our son is good, and a good person like him will never be forsaken by Allah. Let us trust him.
I hope so. I really miss our son. And I pray that someday, he would return here.
Hope it will come true. That life will just be kind to such a gentle mind.
In a final effort to save his son, Majnun's father lured him to Kaaba, a holy Muslim site. His hope was to cure his son of his obsessive love for the now married Layla. Sadly, his plot didn't work, as Majnun took the time to plead with Allah to make 100 times more obsessed with Layla and their love. Layla, meanwhile, is a loyal and obedient daughter. Her marriage to Ibn Salam takes place as her father's demands. Ibn is wealthy and shallow, make it further impossible for Layla to ever love anyone aside Majnun. She never consummates her marriage to Ibn, but she does remain a faithful, albeit completely chaste wife. Ibn eventually dies of rejection, his own grief, and disillusionment.
Guys, or Majnun, whatever they call you, wherever you are, I want you to know that even I am tied to other men, you will remain my only true love.
After Majnun's parents pass away, Layla repeatedly asks a man claiming to have seen Majnun to tell him of his parents' death. Her hope was that upon hearing the news, he would return. The man finds and delivers the news to Majnun. As a result, he retreats further into depression, regret, and grief. Instead of returning, Majnun vows to live his remaining time isolated in the desert. Throughout the story, Majnun is offered many opportunities to speak with Layla. He refuses any contact, including intimacy, as he comes to believe that their love transcends physical sensuality, selfish intent, and lust. In this, he views it to be the perfect love. As the story draws to a close, Layla's husband is now dead, and her unwavering love for Majnun has never ceased. She allows herself hope that she could finally reunite with him and fulfill their love. But tradition requires Layla to grieve for her dead husband in complete solitude for 2 years.
Tell me your name, I want to know the way she looks and where you go. I need to see her face, I need to.
Majnun, I really missed you. Where would I can be reunited with you? Allah, please help me. How long should I wait?
Tell me again, I want to hear who broke my faith in all these years, who lays with you at night when I'm here all alone.
The demand of tradition atop the previous separation from Majnun was too much for Layla to shoulder. A broken heart sickened Layla and caused her to give up on her life and hope for any future of it. As a result of her broken heart, Layla dies alone and never reuniting with her beloved Majnun.
A way to keep somehow more than a broken vow.
When Majnun heard of Layla's death, he traveled to her graveside.
I let you go, I let you fly. Why do I keep on asking why?
My beloved, I'm already here. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry that I wasn't able to fulfill my promises. Layla, nothing's changed. You're the only woman I love with all of my life. And still, you will be the one that I will love for the next chapter of our lives. Until we meet again, my beloved Layla.
I remember when you said that you'd be here forever. Then you left without even saying that you're leaving. I was hurt.
Having lost the only purpose for his existence, Majnun wept himself to death right there on her grave. His hope is that they could be reunited and fulfill their love in the afterlife.
Pray that you would stay, but then you're gone and oh, so far away. I was afraid this time would come. I wasn't prepared to face this kind of hurting from within. I've learned to live my life beside you. Maybe I'll just dream of you tonight, and if into my dream you'll come and touch me once again. I'll just keep on dreaming till my heart exhales.
So that is how our story ends. I hope you liked it. Their love story proves that true love is eternal and transcends time. As they always say, love conquers all. I hope you learned very important lesson from our story. Again, this is DJ She. Until our next love story, here in Reign of Love.
Look at us. Ain't it funny? Is it just beginner's luck? Maybe. With just one touch, two different people from such different worlds apart have touched each other's hearts like candles in the dark. If it's time for us, we've gotta take it, take the chance to make it now. Let the love begin, let the we found. Make this moment turn our hearts around. It may never come again. Let